Luke chapter 21 and verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. All right, shalom, Yasharallah.
Shalom, shalom.
All right, first and foremost, we're going to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, and the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. All right, I'm the brother you called to my left.
Brother Zaquan.
And we are the brothers of prophets in Babylon down in Tampa, Florida. All right, and yeah, a double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do teach and rule well. Lord, it's an edifying lesson to the elect, man. All right, today's lesson, just centered around prophecy. This is an in-transit lesson, so Salakia for the noise that you may hear. All right, but yeah, this is just centered around, all right, prophecy. Okay, our faith being lifted up. All right, while seeing these prophecies happen in the earth, man. All right, 2023, the Apostle Talk coined the what? Hopeful year of all prophecies coming to pass. All right, hopeful year of all prophecies coming to pass. And 2023 started off with a hell of a blast, man. All right, 2023 has started off with a hell of a blast. All right, you have now articles coming out saying what? 4 months into 2023, Americans will lose 700,000 plus jobs, which will start a recession. Okay, so this place is finished, man. This place is finished. That's why the prophecy said, when these things begin to come to pass. What things? The prophecies. All right, the things Yahweh Shai warned us to look out for, man. Okay? Sedition among men, earthquakes and uproars in diverse places. You had it now. We had, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, where you had a Jake that just got killed in Memphis by 7 cops. So Jake down there protesting right now. It's like that's like the new George Floyd thing going on, man. All right, so shit is getting real. But in the midst of shit getting real, Yahweh Shai told us to look up, for our redemption draweth nigh. All right, you got a precept?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Ooh, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So to everything there is a season. Okay, and now we're in the season of hastening these prophecies to come to pass, man. Fuck going back to your 9-to-5 job. Fuck running around chasing a black woman all day, man. We in a time now to be hastening the prophecies, hastening the destruction of America, man. Hastening the return of Yahweh Shai. That's the spirit we in. Fuck this shit, man. This shit everything we see here has to melt. It has to melt, man. That's why Yahweh Shai, he said, look. He says, when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Okay? So our hope is in Yahweh Shai. He said, look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. Because Yahweh Shai is coming from heaven. And he gives us signs. He gives us, tokens that he's with us. Like today, I hopped out the car with the brother and, I looked up and seen the chariot, man. It's like, wow. And it was reassuring to me that the Lord hears our sighing and crying. He hears us, bro. We got to continue to send up curses upon this place.
God, if I may add, you normally hear people of this world saying, man, I don't like praying to the Lord because I feel like he don't answer my prayers immediately. He don't hear me. But that's a lie. Because Yahweh Shai hears his men. Yahweh we be the Lord's elect. The Lord hear his men all the time, every day. Every second. Like I said, the brother was just sighing and crying. There's no coincidence. The moment, it's like a little story time. We pull up to the brother's house. We sat in the car for, an extra 5 minutes. And out of nowhere, the spirit was on both of us. Man, let's just get out the car. The instant both of us brothers get out the car, the brother get out the car before me. He look up, and behold, he seen a flying roll, disappear. And that brings me to this precept, 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. All right, Yahweh Shai ordained that angel to reassure that brother, to boost that brother's faith, and that was all done in decency and in order, because we could have, like the brother, we could have got out of the car as soon as we got there, but something had us in the spirit. The Lord was like, nah, just wait a second.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. On perfect time, and the first step out that door, the brother took a step and looked up. Lord, chariot right there, twinkled. Like it was like the Lord winking at him. Keep going.
Yeah, and it's the brother on point. For the most part. You know what I'm saying? The Lord do things like that to show us that He's with us in these latter days, man. All right, because hey, we're not coming on our own behalf. Like Yahweh Shah said, he came not from heaven to do his own will, but the will of him that sent him. And we in that same spirit of like, yo, look, man, we coming to do the will of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. That's the spirit that we coming in, man. We ain't coming in the spirit of fucking the go along to get along spirit. All right? We're in the spirit of the prophets that have been before us and before them. Can you grab that in Jeremiah 28? Matter of fact, I'll grab it right quick because you're on the road. I'm going to grab it right quick. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 20. I hope I'm right, you know. It's 20 and 28, Salaki. It was backwards. I had it backwards. Hold on, man. It ain't even that. Salaki, right quick. Let me grab this precept. I know it's in Jeremiah, though. All right? I know it's in Jeremiah. Jeremiah 28 and 8. Here we go. Jeremiah 28 and 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right, so we come in the spirit of the prophets of old, man. All right, so the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries and great kingdoms. All right, is not America a great kingdom, man? America is the greatest kingdom on the planet right now. All right, Babylon the Great is the greatest kingdom on the planet, and the Lord has set us in the midst of it to prophesy against it and trust him that he's going to deliver us from it, man. So the Lord has put a bold spirit upon us. Here we have it, man. We going out week in and week out. All right, the righteous man standing in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, standing in great boldness, telling these devils, hey, look, man, Yahweh Shai Shai come to wreck shop in this bitch. And he going to deliver us out this motherfucker while he's destroying it.
You know, and if I may add, you know, these devils, they think that's so far-fetched.
Right.
They think that you know, man, that's impossible. We can't be destroyed, you know? And look,
hey, you got signs in the heavens. Hey, like, I'm looking at the moon right now. The moon look like it's red, man.
Just about to say that.
Hey, call Halal Yahweh Shai Shai. The Lord showing us. You see? Signs in the heavens. Chariots. The moon look like it's like blood red right now. You feel me? You had this devil talking about how the doomsday clock is at 90 seconds to midnight. Which when you go into the doomsday clock, they say it goes into the complete destruction of the current world. So it's up, man. Right? It's up. And it ain't going back. Okay? What you got?
If I may add, I want to bring out the book of Luke, chapter 18 and verse 27. It says, and he said, the things which are impossible with men are possible with Yahweh. You know? And I want to go into, you know, basically, you know, how these heathens, you know, the Lord is easily showing us signs right here that this world is coming to an end.
Right.
You know, these heathens, they don't have even a simple idea of the destruction that Yahweh Shai is about to bring. You know, they think that the Babylon is just the greatest country on earth and it's going to flourish forever. You know, but you got news, you know. And as you know, like the brother said, you know, we see the chariot. That's the curse that goes before the whole face of the earth. Mm-hmm. You know, that's going to be how we get delivered out of here. How righteous are we be those men. And that's going to be how your kingdom gets destroyed. You know?
Yep. Also, you know, about them nukes, man.
Huh.
Can you grab 2nd Ezra 6 and start at verse 6, I believe? Okay, because we're in a transition of kingdoms right now. And it's going to be a rough transition, man. But we have to maintain our faith and belief in Yahweh Shai in these latter days that he going to get us through it. All right? He going to get us through this shit, man. We got to be in the spirit now to say fuck everything around you. You have to this have to be your sole purpose. Scripture said, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. You got it? Just start at verse 6, brother. Get the whole rundown.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 6. It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended by none other.
Mm-hmm.
It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Right, so our forefather Ezra and all of our forefathers in the spirit of when is Israel going to be established in the earth? Because time and time again, we've been led captive by the heathen. So our forefathers like, yo, When are we going to be in power? When is going to be the end of this current rulership and the beginning of it that followeth? Go ahead.
It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world.
For Esau is the end of the world, and we're at the end. Okay, we're at the end of this man's kingdom. He had his time to rule. All right, like it tells you in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. All right, there's a time to be planted, and there's a time to pluck up that which is planted. Esau was planted in the earth. Now you're being plucked up, and Jacob is being planted. All right, the Lord is removing the weeds. Go ahead.
Rooted up.
Esau going to be rooted up, man. Go ahead.
It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And that's the transition that we're in right now, brothers. So the Lord said, hey, when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. So keep sending up curses, man. Keep fighting, brothers, and keep praying, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is listening indeed. All right? You may not get a speedily response. But see, when I just seen that, bro, that just ignited my spirit to pray more, fast more. You feel what I'm saying? So that just gave me an extra little push. Likewise to the brother I'm with. You know, the Lord may show him things that, and every brother has it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord may show you something that he may not show another brother. He may show this brother this, he may show this brother that. But it's all for our own faith. At the end of the day, we're a body, so we're going to use it to build each other up. But you know, when these things begin to come to pass, continue to look out for the tokens Yahweh Shai gave us. He didn't give us an exact day, but he gave us tokens to where, look, this, you know, some shit like this gonna be happening, you getting closer. When this come to pass, you're getting closer. The MOTB ain't come to pass, yeah, okay, you know, you still got a little way to go. When that RFID it get implemented, man. That's the prophecy we looking for. We're looking forward to that RFID C-HIP to be implemented. And when that comes, Yahweh Shai on his way, man. You know, them nukes on the way.
They sure coming shortly after.
They coming shortly after, man. What Yahweh Shai say? I'm gonna just grab it right quick. Yahweh Shai ain't gonna waste no time, man. When this devil makes his move with this new world order, when he tries to establish himself, when he tries to establish his permanent rulership, right? Yahweh Shai gonna swoop in. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. In verse 29, it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth shall mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with great power and great glory. So this is the future, man. Yahweh Shai said immediately after the tribulation of those days. Right. You got Jacob's trouble we got to go through. But Jacob's trouble going to be quick. Look at the C19 thing. That shit was 2019. We in 2023 already. 4 years done went by. It's done been 4 years. In the blink of an eye.
Definitely speeding up the time.
So how much more when he say he going to speed up the time for that RFID C-HIP? It's going to be quick, man. You got something?
That was it.
That's all you got? Hey, so like, you know, we ain't gonna make it long. You know, we still have affairs to take care of. But you know, we just wanted to pass the name for you brothers and sisters out there. You know, that's tuning into these lessons. You got something to say?
You know, Yahweh, you were edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. You were fed spiritually.
Con. You can go ahead and close it out, bro.
Con. You know, and with that, you know, again to my right we got the brother Yakal from Prophets in Babylon, Sarasota. And again, you know, you want to,
you got it, brother.
The brother Yakal from Prophets in Babylon, Sarasota camp. You know, and then also me, the brother Zaquan from Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And with that, Yahweh, you were edified. We'd like to give our glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash.
But until next time, we do say Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball soon.